Next segment, we have information about cat chat, and it begins right meow. Okay, it's time for cat chat. Just the other day, I live in Edwards, up in Singletree and up on the hill around Charlet Circle. At noon, this photograph was taken. I want to share this with you because there are mountain lions around. You need to be aware of the mountain lions. I don't know if you can quite see that photograph. It's a little bit blurry, but this was on the street at noon. Obviously, it's not your friendly neighborhood cat. This cat was looking for some prey. So some information about the mountain lions and what you can do to be safe around them as much as you possibly can. Good information because they are around. They are in the public. They are pretty much everywhere, and they live up in the trees. So you never know when you're walking what's above you in the trees. So always be aware. Information. Don't jog or hike alone. Always go with somebody. Keep your children close to you. Do never approach a lion. Do not run from a lion. Do not crouch or bend. Here's the deal. If you see a lion, you want to make yourself appear larger. The ticket with the lions is opening your jacket, pick up small children, throw branches or stones, whatever you can do to reach out without crouching or turning your back. Do not crouch or turn your back. The deal with that is humans standing up do not resemble the right shape for a lion's prey. Conversely, a person squatting or bending over resembles the prey. So whatever you're doing, if you're picking up your kids or whatever, don't crouch over, don't turn your back. You don't want to resemble a four-legged animal. Information about the mountain lions. Coming up next, we have a look at that weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne. Now, Mark, I know you're just talking about mountain lions, great information. Let me just tell you, I just almost ran right into a mama moose and her baby on the berry picker trail. I've never seen them out here on the resort on the specific trails, but I know that they're here. And just for you to be aware too, the wildlife like to use the trails as much as we do, and with mama mooses and their babies, they're very, very territorial. So I did not get any pictures because I was backing off the trail and getting out of their way, and I saw some other hikers do the same thing. So while you're out hiking today, make sure that you are looking for that wildlife, that you're staying alert. Oh, and looks like we have more wildlife, mostly just in the form of dogs, headed this way on a hike. Now, for the outlets at Silverthorne, if you want to get geared up to get out for a great hike, you can find them at exit 205. Sunshine in the forecast all day long for today. Temperatures will be reaching into the 70s, and that's just by about noon. By 4 o'clock, we're going to be seeing it in the upper 70s in the heart of Vail Village. Now, along the I-70 corridor today, temperatures reaching into the 80s and even the upper 80s if you're heading over toward Eagle. And we're really not looking at much in the way of thunderstorms until later on this week and really into the end of the weekend. So you definitely want to get that sunscreen ready, get those sunglasses ready, and if you are going to be coming out on the trails, I would recommend that you don't have any headphones in, that you're really staying alert and making sure that you know what's going on with your surroundings. All right, thank you again to the outlets at Silverthorne. They're located right at exit 205. And speaking of the outlets at Silverthorne and Summit County, that's where they're located. Keystone is also over there. And coming up next, we have some information for your epic weekend at Keystone.
How does Kind make a great tasting protein bar? We crack some nuts, add rich dark chocolate, spread crunchy peanut butter, and pack in 12 grams of protein and 4 awesome flavors. Kind protein from real food.
This is the Pepsi for America's best barbecue. Worthy of 100-mile detours and 1,000 likes. Looks good. This is the Pepsi for mopping, dipping, and dousing. Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's time now for our next Epic Weekend segment. We're going to focus our time for this segment on Keystone, which is one of the 4 Vail resorts located in Colorado in Summit County. Keystone and Breckenridge over the pass, and on this side of the pass we have Vail and Beaver Creek. Now Keystone, amazing wintertime activities for the entire family. Their whole theme to me is really a focus on the kids in the entire family, and they do some great activities for the kids and family during the summertime. If you want to be lazy, plenty of time to do that, but if you want to get out and be an adventure seeker, they offer 2 award-winning Keystone golf courses, miles of mountain biking trails. Look at this, plenty of summer tubing and biking, horseback riding. You also have access to some fly fishing and some stand-up paddle boarding, horseback riding. Once again, there it is. It's beautiful over there. Keystone, well worth the trip. And coming up this weekend, the Bacon and Bourbon Festival. Believe it or not, the big focus is on bacon. Bourbon's kind of the little side note to this one. But if you like bacon, or if you have somebody in the family that loves bacon, then this is where you want to be. A weekend celebration of everything bacon and pork. Now, you can go to Beaver Keystone's website for more information on this amazing activity, but we're focusing on bacon, believe it or not, back for its 8th year. The festival celebrates, once again, all things bacon, delicious bacon-inspired cuisine, whiskey tastings, and great live music from the village stage. Let's take a closer look at the Bacon and Bourbon Festival at Keystone.
Hey, it's Hayden here. I'm here at the Blue Ribbon Bacon Tour, and so are all these other people too.
Hello, Megan!
Woo! There's so much bacon here. Let's go see what we can find. Tell us a little bit about what you're cooking here.
Well, what I'm cooking, Hayden, is an ahi sashimi grade tuna with bacon, a little pico de gallo. We're serving it like a taco, and it's awesome.
Cool.
Over here, I've got bacon chocolate chip cookies, and they're like monster size.
Mmm. It's yummy. What do you think of the bacon cookie? It's good. What are you eating?
A Belgian waffle with some whipped cream, bacon, and sprinkles.
Cool. This is bacon dipped in chocolate. What's your favorite thing you've had so far? Probably the bacon. Mac and cheese.
Pulled pork slider with raspberry barbecue sauce. Excellent.
I've had a bacon cupcake with like bacon sprinkles, and it is delicious. You have to try it.
What have you had today?
A bacon cupcake, and I like it.